Hello everyone. Welcome in chat. Happy. How we doing today? Happy Tuesday to everyone. As I try to remember what day it is. Gonna be making taco soup tonight. Welcome, Will. Happy to see you, Buns. It's looking like it's going to be sour gummy bears for tomorrow's ingredient challenge. Should make for an interesting one. I just don't buy. Well, I have too much food around here to begin with, but I've never been candy so much. Sweets, yes. Oh, paying attention to chat and not what I'm doing. To answer Trovo peoples until food's done. I average about 2.5 hours. I never minded sour candies. Never really got into the huge cinnamon stuff where it was so much cinnamon that it burned. I mean, don't get me wrong, as a kid, and today, if it's junk food, you know, it's going in the... But, like, as far as, you know, the stuff that I would buy, the stuff that I would be interested in getting now. I believe the multi-streaming thing has made it so the scramble is happening automatically. Oh, hey. Eggnog got some nice foamability. Thank you for joining me tonight, everyone. Cheers. I think I definitely have to get some half and half, though. That nutmeg is not going well with my coffee. Drink it anyways, but definitely need to get myself some half and half here soon. I decided to go with the eggnog after I forgot I had bought it. I forgot that I had it this morning, so I did coffee without cream. All's wells. Alright, what do I start with here tonight? I think I'm going to start with veggies. We need to start with chopping veggies. What is the proper way? Well, that, as all things, matters on the situation. I have certainly reverse seared steaks, but I don't have a, say, a searzall, which is a lovely tool for doing that. But essentially, with the reverse sear, you're just cooking whatever protein you're cooking, or it doesn't even have to be a protein, whatever you're cooking, to the desired exact temperature that you want it to be at. So say like a steak, you would say, you know, your perfect, say, medium rare, or medium or rare, or whatever. And then you sear it afterward at an extremely high heat, extremely quickly, so that you get and so as far as the proper way, I mean, In many ways, there is no proper way. There's just the best way. You have to do it. How am I chopping these for this tonight? My most recent vacation, I went to a restaurant. It was an okay restaurant. It wasn't amazing. It was not a barbecue place, but a barbecue restaurant in a non-barbecue city where they did all of their cooking on the smoker. Because, well, the smoker is probably all they had to cook with. So we got our celery, carrot, onion, go some garlic. We're going to skip that clove. Actually, before I get too far into this, I think I am going to do that. We're going to modify our menu for tonight and add a little bit of extra something here. I finished chopping the garlic here. And I'm going to switch over to making some flatbread. No kale. No kale buns. Let's go with a plate. Nice cosmic. Gotta keep them separated. Yeast bread. Jazz hands. Alright, we need some yeast, we need some sugar to get it going. That's what I was sort of wondering, Will. I was like, it's awful cringy. Not so worried about the butter. I'm mostly just bringing up the room temperature. Let chat watch my yeast wake up. At this point, at some point, they're gonna start bubbling up in groups. Sort of odd, they cycle up and down. Means whiles. That is trash. Going to add a half cup of masa. Actually, I'm going to fix the cameras, and then we're going to do that. I don't have to because I didn't reboot the computer. So, half cup of masa. Wow, that has changed. And a little less than a cup of AP flour, because I don't know how much this is going to take moisturized with the masa and flour. It's almost like I'm making bread out of tortilla mix. But I can't decide if I want to make flatbreads or breadsticks out of this ordeal. Salt. Italian herb mix. So I would say that that's alive. That's nice and foamy. And welcome in Dances with Felines. Keep using the same bowl, why not? With that perf for a bit. Alright, we got that and that started. Let's chop up some peppers. Ooh, this is smelling like a sweet one. Which is fine. I'm adding pickled jalapenos too on top of the sweet peppers. Sweet peppers are actually mostly for looks. Pepper rings. They just let you know that there's spice there rather than actually give any. Hey, Zeeks. Happy Tuesday to you. I'm making taco soup tonight. So we got some sweet pepper action going on here. I've already chopped up a bunch of other veggies. And I started a dough to make something. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing those are some sort of bug. By bug, I mean the little black parts, so that I don't think those are seeds going bad. I think that's something eating them. Something small. Something teeny. Itsy bitsy. Yeah, whatever's in there. I have found some interesting things in containers before. And in food, but not quite as exotic as like imported spiders or anything like that. Like, you see a lot of photos of that, like on Reddit, of the odd spiders and stuff that come in with bananas. Hi, Nan Reader. Sounds like if there's a way to smuggle it, they'll try it. Yeah, I've seen, yeah, there's been other, yeah. But I've caught insects in my lettuce before. I think I've even caught that on stream. I've caught a cod parasite on stream too. Anyone who's not familiar, make sure your cod is fully cooked, because cod and worms are, yeah. Cosmic got some eggs tonight. Yeah, that was sort of disgusting. Over on the stove, I've got chicken stock defrosting or melting, and a pan with flame. And beef. Beef. 15%. Hey, El Capitano. That also wasn't necessary. Well, yeah, my suspicion is that it might have been a tumor, but at the same time, it very easily could have been several other things. Dance with felines. That could have been. There's conditions involving trauma, like if the breast meat of the bird had been, it had been heavily kicked or something. You can get problems with that. It happens in beef too. It's a very odd thing. Forget what it's called. And you often see people thinking that they got an amazing piece of meat because it looks extremely marbled. The part that they don't realize is it's also very tough and has a whole bunch of connective tissue and yeah, if you look back in the clips, El Capitano, you can find disgusting chicken that I found with some sort of growth underneath the breast. Under the breast meat, along the rib cage. So we're gonna season the meat with some salt before we throw it in the pan. Need more salt. Need more salt. Alright. Zoom right. Ah, Zeeks, you don't think it was due? No, clips on Twitch, El Capitano. Kick the fan on high here. But it was a while ago, El Capitano. It might be in the Discord clips, too. Actually, if you're in the channel of that, but it's probably on both, but... And I'm just searing the meat, and I'm going to take it out and cook the veggies in there. Woodsy, that sounds, it's something along that line. Either I was thinking spiderweb type name to it, but it's regardless the type of meat that like really, yeah, it almost looks a little bit like the meat that you get like Wagyu or with the beef version of it. You know, it's so marbled and so spotty with stuff that until you cook it, until you eat it, you probably couldn't tell. And I'm certain that there's butchers out there that will tell people that it is amazing. Zingara. One of these days I'm gonna get in trouble for just enthusiastically saying the proper spelled word. Pull the meat off. Actually, I'm going to grab a slotted spoon for this. I'm just pouring it into the lid of my cast iron here to hold on to while we cook some veggies. The rest of that's just gonna be flavor. Alright, heat back on over here. Yeah, I'm regretting adding, even though I like eggnog and I like coffee, the nutmeg from the, I suspect the nutmeg, but whatever. One of the seasonings ain't playing fun with the coffee tonight. Thank you for the follow. Did I stop the music? No, it's still playing. How we doing, chat? We still cute? I'm gonna add in some tomato puree now. I'm using some of my own chicken stock, although veggie stock or beef stock, if you have them, are lovely. I have veggie stock, I just didn't feel like digging into the cooler for it tonight. Dried oregano. Cumin. Red pepper flake. Hot paprika. Cayenne. Ancho chili. Freeze-dried cilantro. Black pepper. MSG. Ground beef going back in. We'll let that cook for a little bit. No sour cream tonight, Danced with Felines. I thought about getting a little bit for a dollop on the end or a little piped in. I just didn't buy it extra. Let's just use all of it up tonight. Like, am I gonna use green onion in some way with the gummies? So chat, if I'm using green onion tomorrow, I have to buy it extra. Silly me for forgot to do things. Hello, penguin. Thank you, Buns. The harder parts of the green white, or the green onion, I'm going to throw in here early. Corn. Don't have more than one account, do you? I know that's sort of a silly question, but it's about all I can think of off the top of my head. Penguin. Omni, welcome in. Oh, that's also stuff we have to throw in here too. We want that all in here. Doing what it's going to do for this. We have the rest of the sliced olives from this can. Just trying to pull off. Maybe would have been smarter to just throw this through a strainer. But I know there's still one more in there. I'm generally pretty good at making people hungry. So we got the olives in there now. Now we need... No, not those. Where'd they go? Where'd I put them? Did I not open them? Ah, I haven't opened them yet. Jalapenos. We need some jalapenos. Thank you for the follow. Preheating the oven to 400. And we're going to take our dough here. We're going to roll this out. Oops. That's what I want. There we go. And so for anyone just joining in or late to the scene, I added this to tonight's menu plans. I decided I wanted to make some sort of bread tonight. I still haven't really decided if this is supposed to be flatbread or breadsticks, but at this point it's pretty much breadsticks. as to what's going on in the pot, we have ground beef, mirepoix, sliced sweet pepper rounds, black olives, and pickled jalapenos. I don't know if I said the 15% fat ground beef, can of crushed tomatoes, a bag of my homemade chicken stock, and lots of seasoning. And herbs. Oh, and corn too. Frozen corn. So for the dough, I'm going to allow this to proof again on the parchment like this. I'm going to spray it down with some oil though. Some questionable quality olive oil. Then again, all olive oil is sort of questionable quality. Turn the temperature down on this a little bit. We don't need it to roll and boil, but we do want it continuing to cook and simmer. Make sure the oil is well coated on the entire top of the dough here. Allow the dough to sit for a bit longer. I'm thinking of doing a Detroit style pizza for the pizza with everything but anchovies night. Which is actually a National Food Day, by the way, chat. I wonder if I've never worked in like a pizza place that got like custom orders. The pizza place that I worked at, well, it was a fast casual place that had pizza, and so it had several pizzas on the menu, and it had a dedicated pizza cooking area. But I wouldn't have gotten an order like everything but anchovies. And I wonder if the typical pizza joints will get that order on that holiday day. Oh, also for those joining in, the bread is not a normal bread recipe. I sort of threw it together. There is a whole bunch of corn masa in here, along with AP flour, and also Italian herb mix. So I'm sort of making Pizza Hut breadsticks. Nice, Penguin. I'm wondering if they're starting to distribute that a little bit more. Like, I just noticed it in one of my major supermarkets recently, and they don't normally carry... Like, they carry... Like, they got a section of flour, but they don't typically have more custom blends or a double O. They sort of just, you know, basic You know, okay, this person wants to make a cake. Little Caesar's Crazy Bread. Well, I have great fond memories of that as a child on a bike. It's a far cry from ICS. Yeast is probably fine. Flour, I wouldn't buy it from Amazon if that was the case. I'd buy flour from a dedicated flour company. Even if it costs you, like, the flavor difference in how fresh it is. Like, I don't trust anything off Amazon to be fresh, ever. Like, I trust it to be not expired in most cases. But as far as being fresh and being recently milled, and by the way, for the price, chat's going to disagree with me on this one. For the price, I don't think there's a better pizza that you can buy nationwide. We're not living in New York now. We're not living in Chicago right now. We're not living in Detroit right now. But nationwide, the Detroit style Little Caesars, I think, is probably the best value available. Then again, that's probably very much dependent upon your local franchise on whether they're any good or not. Like, there's 2 franchises near me where one, you know, like, you get Crazy Bread with sauce, and you get like a third of a cup of sauce, or like they're like, Sicilian. It's been a while since I've had a Sicilian, but yeah, those are nice too. They're a little, like, they're as light as focaccia. I'm gonna add a bit more water to this. Add a cup of water in there. I'm using the glass I used for the yeast before, so it's just a little more extra savory flavor in there if we get some yeast in there. That's something I didn't think of too. I probably should have thrown in the bread. Is I have these sun-dried tomatoes that are probably completely dried out now. They've been in a sealed bag, but I don't trust that still. I also went spicy on the spices in this too, chat. So it's not just the jalapenos in there. I used a whole bunch of hot paprika. I used a whole bunch of cayenne. But right now I'm sort of holding the show up for the bread, because the bread hasn't proofed yet. Why aren't those active? Bot. How's my Tuesday? Today disappeared. I didn't feel like I just woke up when I was starting stream, but today just flew. Today just flew by. I actually had trouble doing a description on this soup tonight, chat. That's why I didn't do the long description in the dinner command tonight, because I was like, okay, I'm adding corn and peppers and jalapenos and, I'm adding the kitchen sink. Way too long? Was it a slow day? It's the slow days that always make me feel like it takes forever. Like I gotta sit here and wait on something for an hour. I thought about beans, I thought about sour cream. I decided not to buy them extra. Trying to be a little bit more thrifty on my shopping and food. Like, normally I'm pretty like, okay, it's food, let's buy it. But yeah, I thought beans would be fine in this. I thought some form of small pasta would be fine in this, or even a little bit of cornmeal or something like that. Give it a little bit of grit. Could also throw it wouldn't be taco soup anymore, but we could, you know, start putting hominy or something like that in there. Yep, rice would work too. Well, again, it still wouldn't be sort of like taco soup at that point anymore. This, I'm sort of stretching it as, like, same thing. I'm sort of stretching it here too. Like, there aren't many tacos that I've had that have, you know, like whole kernel corn. It is looking like it is going to be sour gummy bears for tomorrow's ingredient challenge. Although the vote hasn't been closed yet, it could be lemongrass still. Yep, it's a toughie for savory side. The sweet end, there's all sorts of stuff you can do with gummy bears, obviously. But we are live in Trovo, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch tonight. Sour gummy bear chili. Not too well. You could actually do that. You'd have to do it in a. You'd have to find some gummy bears that are actually going to break down with heat, though, because the acid in the fruit would do okay in a chili. I mean, it wouldn't be what I'm looking for in a chili, but. Because most of the time the sour in this stuff is just citric acid or ascorbic acid, vitamin C. Yeah, if you see ascorbic acid on something, they're just selling you vitamin C, by the way. Good question, Mel. I would guess that it's a Mexican pastry off the top of my head, but that's probably not true. That's probably completely wrong. There's over 1,600 words in that scramble, and I certainly do not know all of them. I certainly don't know all of them for the languages that they're in. Pepper sounds like a good bet, too. Thank you for the follow. Well, that's part of the whole reason that I did it, though, too, Mel, is that it helps, these odd, weird words that are all food-related spur a little conversation, a little chat. Stuffed pastry from Morocco. So I wasn't right, but I was close. We playing horseshoes? I want you to poof more. Why aren't you poofing, bread? It has risen since I've rolled it out, but it still looks flat. Nope. I at one point researched all of them and wrote them all down and created the list myself. But no, my memory is I do not have that recall. Like, I wish I had that memory recall. You mean that? El Capitano, I am making some spur-of-the-moment masa and AP flour breadsticks. I've definitely, it may be just lighting, or it's on both sides. It might be a little bit longer or something on this side. No dairy in this bread, just not enriched, just... Oh, I take that back, I'm lying. I put some butter in there. Alright, let's throw some salt on top of this. And I'll give it one more spray of oil. And throw this into a 400-degree oven right on top of the pizza stone. I considered throwing the parchment directly down on the pizza stone, which would have been fine too, but... I'm going to take a look at that in 15 minutes. I expect it to take a nice 20. But I don't want to burn the breadsticks. They are a bit thin. Keep forgetting to click back to kick. Got all the other chat in the bot, but gotta look off onto Kick's website in order to get Kick's chat. No, I didn't put tortilla strips in there. I'm making bread, but I also bought tortilla chips. I might throw some tortillas in there for the picture, and I might eat it with them too, but bread. Fresh bread. Those green onions don't look like they've been drying out in my refrigerator for a week. No. Yeah, price shock is... Yeah. And they're expecting another 10% next year with food. Them world wars aren't cheap. I didn't buy a new one, chat. I found the one out of my trailer. Out of my mobile kitchen trailer. that I've never streamed out of. This is what I found. My bare metal, probably aluminum, is too weak to be stainless. Oh, it is stamped stainless. Must be the cheap stainless. Got bread cooking. We got yummy soup on the stove. Got ourselves some cheddar for our garnish. I rinse the dough knife off for the bread. We'll see what that's like when it comes out and see if I can. Fajitas. You reminded me, Mel, that actually I was surprised over on... I've been posting my food on Threads, my pictures. I've also been doing it on Blue Sky and Reddit. But the one over on Threads, the dinner I made with the Beyond steak tips, the tacos, they gave me a thumbs up for that. That was cool. Braised brats. Brats. I tried Mastodon, but I couldn't quite figure out. I still don't quite get the multi-server concept. I have a Mastodon account, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I want some taco soup, but I have to wait for the bread to cook. Now, see, it's a good thing that I don't have one of those combi ovens. Granted, the combi people immediately think steam, which, yes, but I think microwave as well. And at this point, tonight, I would probably be hitting up that microwave command to finish up that bread, because it's gotten some time already. It's gotten probably a crust on it. Oh, hey, we can turn the fan down. I forgot about that. I've had the fan on high since I seared the beef. Makes things much quieter in this room. I don't know if so much on the recording, but in here that greatly quieted things down. I've tried very hard and worked very hard at that to make that happen, El Capitano. I've been working with noise cancellation and noise suppression and noise this, that, and the other thing. But that's because kitchens are so noisy. Like, I don't even have my personal fan on today, but I have a little, is that maybe 8-inch around fan that I have blowing on me from over here most of the time. I have my AC that's maybe 10 feet from me right now. My air conditioning for the entire house. I mean, and then the exhaust fan. Venison's good. I've had venison on stream. And venison's one of those things that you can feel a lot better about when it comes to eating meat, because they're sort of like rabbits. You give them the opportunity, they're just going to reproduce until they start dying because they're overproducing. And so it's actually a little bit better for them to be culled a little bit. Sorry, Buns. Taco stew? You want me to add some more water? That's what I was thinking, Mel. What is the dictionary difference of... Though the truth is I know that one of the definitions of soup means that anything can be a soup, basically. If it looks like soup, it's soup. According to the definition, it's playing on the fact that you would call ocean soupy or soup. But yeah, one of the plain definitions of soup is if it looks like soup, it's soup. That was 15 minutes on our bread. Yep, we're going to give that another couple minutes. Sure you can, Zeke. Just add water, a ton of spices, and something to thicken it. Not beans, though. I wouldn't try it then. If you can't have beef, why are you trying with chili? It's a little, yeah. Shoot for something that tastes good without beef in it. You know? Like, it's sort of my, everything bacon mentality. Find yourself a nice, maybe a chicken stew. Maybe a chicken chili. Ciopino. I wish I could be on a whiskey diet. Got someone giving me something over on Trovo. Sorry, Trovo people, I totally have not figured out what this whole spell casting and, I don't know, it seems like there's all sorts of things going on here. Alright, cutting the heat on that so it's just under a boil here for serving. Is it the acidity in the tomatoes? Like if you tried using tomato powder? Sorry to hear that. Let's see what we got for bread. We got toasty bread. We got toasty bread. Toasty fat bread. I'm whipping out the 12-inch, chat. Getting the long one out. Bottom of the bread. My hand, the shadowing is causing that. Again, this is with corn masa, so there's a little yellow corn in that. And yeah, that is looking a little chunky, so I'm going to add a little bit more water in this. So I have to bring it back up to a boil. Not that I think that's going to be a problem getting it back to a boil. I put all the whites and the tougher bits of the green onions in the soup already, so oops, stop the music. That wasn't the plan. So with bread or with the tortillas, or with some tortilla chips. Yeah, let's move that a bit. Let's take some photos with some tortilla chips too. Doing this last because I didn't know how it would look in photos. Didn't want to risk it. But I added a bunch more freeze-dried cilantro to the top there. Roulade. Alright, let's see what we got here, other than, I'm sure, deliciousness. Yeah. Falling apart. It's got some heat, felines. It's got some heat. It's not burning. I didn't put any super hot peppers in there. There's no habanero or anything, or hotter than that in there. But to me, jalapeno heat is sort of like normal heat. Very rare that jalapeno is too spicy for me, so I mean, jalapeno heat level, I would say. Maybe mild jalapeno heat. I think I'm going to leave it right there, chat. I'm not going to read out tonight. I think I'm just going to leave it right here. We'll be back here tomorrow night doing an ingredient challenge. It's probably going to be sour gummy worms. I haven't closed it yet, though. So, last chance, you want to rush and try and change the vote. Be my guest. But it's looking like it's probably going to be gummy bears. I hope you all have a lovely evening. I hope to see you back here tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening, 4:30 Pacific. Good night.